Hey guys, welcome back to another Tech Support Spy video. We appreciate you guys watching and tuning in to another Tech Support Spy video. Do you want to learn a quick trick that will fix your Windows PC or your Windows computer? Whether you have a pre-built computer like a HP or a Dell, or if you have a custom build computer that you built from scratch with your own parts, motherboard, CPU, power supply, this trick can be one troubleshooting step that you can use to fix your computer. And we're going to show you how to use that step in this video. All right, so with this step here, if you ever have any problems with your Windows computer, not a Mac, but Windows computer, you have a problem with it freezing up, you're not getting the right frames per second with your graphic card when you're playing Fortnite or Minecraft, or if you're getting like Windows error messages like blue screens, or if you're seeing performance issues with your computer, this step will be able to give you a chance to fix it. Now, this step that I'm going to show you, you may be able to use it to fix your car, to fix your TV. Heck, it might even fix your stopped up toilet. Yeah, the toilet joke was ooh, right? But are you ready to learn this step on how to fix your computer with this one step? Now, this step may not fix it all the time, but it will give you the first step in troubleshooting the PC and see if it may work and it may not. And if it doesn't work, then you may have other steps and other troubleshooting steps and techniques that you have to execute to see if those other steps will fix your computer. But this is the first troubleshooting step you should try. We'll talk about this particular step. Are you ready to dive into the video? Let's dive into the video. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the step that you can use to fix your computer initially when you need to troubleshoot it. Now, we're going to start with this old PC. It has Windows XP on it, as you see here. It's old Windows XP. As you see, the operating system of the GUI for the Windows XP operating system. So you're probably wondering, why are you showing us a video with Windows XP? Believe me, I wish I had a desktop. Well, I do have a desktop that has Windows 10 on it, but a lot of the computers I have are laptops. I have 3 Windows 10 computers, and I have 2 Windows 11 computers. I have a Mac, and I have 1 computer that has Linux on it. I'm going to try to get into Linux videos later, and I'm no expert at Linux, but I do know how to dibble and dabble with Ubuntu or Kali Linux. But understand, for Windows, right? Windows XP, Windows Vista 7, 8, 10, 11, it's made off the Windows NT kernel. And if I'll do a video later on what Windows kernel is. You can also Google the Windows kernel, Kernal. But it's the same kernel that's been used in Windows all the way up to Windows 11. So the same troubleshooting steps that's been working for Windows XP, Windows NT, Windows ME, Windows 98, Windows 7, and on and on and on, can still work for Windows 10 computers or Windows 11 computers today. So this trick will still work, even though I'm showing you off a Windows XP desktop computer. So the first thing with this trick, trick is you want to identify the power button, right? So if you look at this desktop, right? The power button is here, right? The power button is always going to be that circle with the eye at the top of it. That always represents the on and off button, or the icon to power on and off your Windows computer. So you want to identify where the power button is. It may be right here, maybe right here. Some computers nowadays, the power button may be up here. So you want to first identify on a desktop where the power button is. And let's say, you can't get the internet, you're getting Windows errors, you can't get your second display to work, you are having performance issues. Any type of issues that you are having, the first step is try this trick. Basically, just hold in the power button for 20 seconds. It'll go black, and then just reboot it. Just try this trick. Watch what happens and see the screen. We're going to hold this in for 20 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. I'm going to keep counting. We're going to come back. All right, so we're back. So I counted to 20, holding in the power button on this old HP computer. Everything went black. You saw on the screen went black, and that will happen to you when you're doing this on your desktop computer. Then at that point, after you've done that, everything has gone black and nothing will happen. All you're doing is just doing a hard reboot. And a lot of times too, you might be clearing out the capacitors on your motherboard, but all you're doing is just doing a hard reboot. And 20 seconds is the trick. 20 seconds is the trick. Turn it back on. Press the power button normally, turn it back on. Yeah, you can see how old this computer is. So let's see what happens if we turn it back on. It should still go through the motions of, there we go, it's booting the Windows XP. Man, look at how old that is. That looks so old. Wow. Can you guys see this? Look how old this is. I like old computers. I like collecting them. I like opening them up and playing with them and just learning certain things. I've been doing tech support now since 2009, and I love it. I love doing tech support. I love working on computers. All right. As you see, the computer booted back up with no problems. Now, I would not advise you on your desktop computer to do this multiple times. I would say if you have to do it more than 2 times, you got a problem. And this step, doing the power cycling of your computer, is not going to fix it. There's something else you have to troubleshoot. Either contact a tech support company, or you can chat with us or text us, or take it to a PC repair shop. Take it to Micro Center or Best Buy. But Micro Center, I prefer Micro Center in my opinion. But if there's a store near you. But take it to someone that can take a look at your computer and be able to repair it for you. But that is how you can power cycle your desktop computer if you're having problems with it. And that should be your first troubleshooting step to try to fix it. Let's see how you do this with a laptop. All right, so let's take a look at it as a laptop here. So I have a Dell Inspiron computer here. I like the Dell Inspirons thing. This is like a Dell Inspiron, like a 3590, some type of 35 series. And this has Windows 10 on it. So with this here, again, all we're going to do is press in that power button. Make sure you identify, right, the power button on your laptop or desktop. It's the circle with the eye at the top of it, right? And hold it in for 20 seconds. We're going to do this on this laptop here. So here's the power button. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. We'll be back. All right, so we finished our 20 seconds again. 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Count to 20 is the trick. 20 seconds is the key. So at that point, you just got to turn it back on. Should come back up with no issues, no problems. And at that point, see if your internet is working, your Wi-Fi. See if your performance issues are gone. See if your frames per second, are now back up to the frames per second that you're looking at, 144 hertz, whatever it may be. Test your computer. Test your computer to see if your computer is now working after this trick. If it has not worked, then at that point, you got to troubleshoot other areas depending on the issue. Again, you can chat, text us, or contact any tech support company, or take it to Micro Center if you have a store near you, or to Best Buy, and have a tech support company take a look at your PC. And that's it. That's the trick. This should be your first initial trick in troubleshooting your computer if you have issues with it. Hope you learned something from this video. I hope you laughed at our toilet joke. Your stopped up toilet may fix your stopped up toilet. Yeah, it wasn't a good joke, but I hope you smiled at it. Tell everybody about TekSupportSpy. Make sure you like, comment below on this video if it helped you out or if it gave you some insight. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications of our video. And stay tuned. I do plan to do my first live stream here in July. I have not figured out what date, but I do plan to do my very first live stream. So you got to make sure that you're being notified of when that live stream is going to be coming up. Make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe to TekSupportSpy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. TekSupportSpy.